Hello everyone and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, dramatic scene for all. Grr, how did I get into this mess? So we have a reuse of the "That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright" scene from the beginning of the game with the super evil judge. What have I done wrong? Cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Since when? It's not even the honor of a title in this game universe.
I know, seriously.
It's better to be a beggar than a defense attorney.
It seems like I've had this dream before, some time ago, as if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. I mean, hey, I'm sure there's, considering how much they hate defense attorneys, you're probably not exactly the first defense attorney to do something on that, like that. So universe...
You know, the defense attorney is left, and they do that all the time.
Yeah. That's true. March 23rd, all that stuff. Anyways, that's a pretty dramatic scene. I'll admit in this case it makes more sense than the first time he had the dream.
Wait, first time it was his destiny to get clubbed over the head.
Yeah. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Why'd you call me for that?
After telling you that he's guilty. I don't know if that's not a bit of a weird question.
That does seem like a weird question. Also, why'd you call us for that when you're right here? You're weird.
Is he calling you? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he literally just called my phone, and then he just went up to us and was like, "You're not looking well."
Maybe he's actually secretly Fluttershy. Nope. Never mind.
If you please, Mr. Lawyer.
So, is he...
Is he what?
Keep going.
Remember.
I forgot my line.
It's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Chrysalis, that was her fucking name.
Oh.
He's Chrysalis in Fluttershy form.
Makes sense. That would explain his, good half.
Now listen up. You better get Engard a goody sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not goody, I never forgive you. Ever.
Okay. I'll let you die.
Right, I just started saying easy.
Yeah. Phoenix. I don't know who's talking. Phoenix! Oh, right.
Yes, sir, obviously.
Yeah, boob lady. Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. Why'd you ask me? You don't know. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what? What am I supposed to do? Wait, she has to try and channel you? I thought you could just take over her body when she felt like it.
Isn't that what you normally do?
Yeah. Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But, you can't give up.
That?
Huh?
When did she say that?
I don't know when
I'm sure she has told us a lot of, the worst cases. I mean, isn't it a really bad time when your, mentor gets murdered, and then, someone else randomly gets accused of murder, and then you get accused of murder?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was a pretty bad time, too.
Yeah, it's probably worse than Maya being kidnapped. I mean, we were up against basically the biggest corrupt guy ever, and we only won because he's actually an idiot. Can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. Jeez. Wow. Be real down, aren't you? Right? I know. He's like, holy shit. Oh, and then the phone rang. Which made her happy. Arg, it's that accursed Engard again. Beep. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. It's not Engard.
Aren't you guys still, like, standing right in front of each other?
No, seriously, wouldn't you know? Poor Gumshoe. You're really mean, pal. I feel really bad for Gumshoe. Ah, Gumshoe, I'm really, really sorry. At least he apologized. Where are you? Let me join the investigation team and we're chasing down the killer, pal. Then, you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 on the guy. But we're not going to give up, Gumshoe. Till the trial is over, till the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can to find the killer. But after that,
But once or twice over, we're just gonna be like, whatever, the killer can go free.
Exactly.
I mean, he committed another murder, but we don't care.
It's not that important. If we can get Maya out, then you can get Engard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. It's true.
Like, no one would ever hire you again. Like, in real life.
Yeah.
Like, even if the guy is guilty in real life, if suddenly his defense attorney was like, and my defendant dude is guilty, who would hire you after that day?
I don't know. I wonder what happens in that situation when the defense attorney doesn't even believe his client anymore and he's like,
I don't think he can. Like, I think all he
Yeah.
can do is retire. Like, I don't think he can actually accuse his own guy of being guilty. I think at that point he just has to step down.
Yeah, I think so as well. But this is Phoenix Wright. Clearly, lawyers can do whatever they feel like. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. Have to make the trial last longer.
That should not be easy in this universe.
I know, they last forever anyways. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh,
now you guys could just, like, laugh really, really hard.
Yeah,
I mean, he knows about this too, so should like both of them like they just start talking about like cookie badges and pretzels
Yeah,
and just like random shit, and the judge would go with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would. We could just talk about random stuff. We could be like, so, witness, would you like to make a statement about how bald the judge is?
But I didn't know if the judge would go with that one.
Well, yeah, probably not. Okay. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? No. You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship.
Right.
Well.
I don't know if I exactly say that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd really call our partnership with Maya friendship so much as a
Gumshoe is our
annoyance.
friend?
Oh, Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess he's our friend, even though we've got him
Right,
fired
he's a
like
very
twice.
indecisive friend.
Yeah.
Every second case he either hates us or loves us.
Yeah, he is very fickle. The strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Really?
I did not expect a friendship speech from this game.
I didn't either. Yeah. I mean, I think it would work better if we didn't go back and forth between everyone hating us and loving us.
I think even Edgeworth hated us for half of this case.
Yeah, exactly. He was being
And
a
even
real dick.
she hated us for like half this case.
Yeah. Everyone's been kind of a dick to us this case up until now.
Did Mia know from the beginning? Because, like, wouldn't she know who committed the murder?
You'd think so.
Or, like, wouldn't she at least be able to tell that the guy was lying or, like, anything? But no, she just, like, let us stumble right into it.
Yeah, I'm never really sure with spirits in this game. But, yeah, you'd think she'd be able to talk to the dead guy and be like, hey, who killed you? For reals. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. Alright.
I don't think I ever believed in him up to this point.
I know, seriously. We've never.
Also, can't you just call in sick? Can't you literally just be like, I'm sick today?
Well, I imagine they just, knowing this universe, they just get another lawyer.
But that's not fair. What, lawyers are never allowed to be sick?
I mean, hey, that's what happened on the other side with the offense attorney, you know.
Yeah, but she was gonna be sick for like a long time.
She
got
was
shot.
She was up and walking the very next day.
It's because she's German and a actor.
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Engard. Defense is ready, Your Honor. I guess most people don't just get up and walk away from being shot the next day.
Only one Carlos did. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm just imagining Edgeworth has been standing here for like the last 8 hours, like, God damn it, why did I show up so early?
Yeah, seriously. He's like, I'm going to surprise them when they get there. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews? She forged evidence that threw suspicion on Mr. Engard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing the Nickel Samurai costume. The good of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she is guilty after all.
I'm not finished, Your Honor, so shut the fuck up. Mr. Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
No, actually it looks like a card. This is a calling card of a certain assassin.
It'd be funny if he actually
all of us.
It'd be funny if he actually, like, left seashells at the crime scene, though. Yeah.
He could do that.
Probably could. I mean, he did specifically get these cards printed just to leave them everywhere. Assassin,
One, I think, goes to, like, a big printing company. It's like, oh, print me 1 million seashell cards.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Bam. Yes, Joanne Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Engard.
You're really bad at drawing this out, Edgeworth. Do you even know what we're trying to do?
I don't think he's trying to draw it out.
Doesn't seem
he just wants to, like, point his sausage finger at you.
Makes sense. Well, what a surprising turn of events!
I know. I already won this case in 10 seconds flat.
Exactly.
I would like to think it's become a commonplace by now, Your Honor.
What? What does that even mean?
Turn of events.
Oh, yeah. I know what's going
Even though it's
on
kind of
this
funny
time.
because she was gone for a year.
Exactly. Know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. It would be funny if, like, all of our cases leading up to this would have just been super easy, and we just presented, like, one piece of evidence, and Edgeworth's still like, wow, there's just so many twists here. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
That was a weird statement. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. When do you nod?
I know.
Has he ever walked in and it's like, I don't care how the trial ends today.
I know.
Let's just roll a die and see what it ends on.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just gets a little boring being the best defense attorney ever.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Wait, what? He's a mentor of that group?
I didn't know that.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Oh, okay. I'm, Will Powers. I am a poor, underpaid action star.
Somehow that statement doesn't sound properly put together. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
I'm sure what, fuck, I'm really bad with names today. I want to call him Bill Gates, but that's not his name. And
Matt
it's also not
Engard?
Uwe Boll.
Oh. Matt,
See,
Michael Bay?
Michael Bay. I'm sure it's Michael Bay. So it's like, I'm such a poor, underpaid director.
Probably so.
I only make like $2 million.
It's really awful.
What is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah.
Jeez.
Now imagine. Okay, I know I keep interrupting, but is that his? Is that his like fucking business class? Hiya, lousy mentor today. Lousy mentor.
That's a good question. That certainly sounds like it. How did this guy ever get a part on a freaking action show if that's how he acts? Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy.
Jeez.
I swear he is sending the Fluttershy.
He is. He's really down today.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. This is correct. So I'm turning really grumpy. Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's nice of him that he didn't tell us when he was like our friend.
Exactly.
What a great friend you are.
What a friend.
See the power of friendship right here.
Exactly. This game clearly shows the true power of friendship. Miscommunication and, you know, randomly hating everyone.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you are asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engard's room. Oh, okay. Sure.
I'm confused. Is it the fact that he didn't see Matt already making this irrelevant? Oh, whatever.
Okay, I think he didn't even want it to be like said.
Yeah.
He's turning into one karma again.
That seems to be the case. Alright. Well.
Oh yeah, it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his Nikkei Samurai oh man, he looks fucking swag. In his Nikkei Samurai costume. If he wasn't evil, I would say he looks cool.
Yeah.
If a little bit gay. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. But then it actually was a screen freezer. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night.
Wait, you had guests?
I know.
What?
And I couldn't make them wait for me.
I'm confused. What kind of guests? I have to wonder.
You.
Me? Oh. Okay, yeah.
Phoenix Wright.
Okay,
Remember?
that makes sense. Yeah, I remember now. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. Talking with the bellboy is no big deal.
Everyone assumes that the person saying I was speaking with wasn't ordinary bellboy.
Thanks
Free
for-
Edgeworth, get out of our mind, you fucking...
Exactly, you freaking hacker. What are you implying? You're not a female, Edgeworth. You shouldn't read minds.
Maybe that's what he actually was gone for, yeah.
Oh my
Information.
god. What a twist.
Well, Mr. White, let's have you cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Nothing happened yet. God, Mia, you're so down. Freaking talking about friendship.
Actually, you were supposed to be the one talking about hope.
Yeah, you're the one talking about hope and
In
friendship.
fact,
We should
how is this an honest consideration?
I don't know.
Like, even if he proved nothing, all this proved is that nothing happened.
Exactly. I see where he's going, but this doesn't seem all that sticky at all. I really feel like we should fire you. You're a terrible
Never
assistant.
hired her.
Yeah. Honestly, in this case,
She
like,
hired herself.
she did.
Like, I'm pretty sure she just, like, while you're writing, like, the taxes or whatever, she just, like, takes away money and puts, like, a bunch of money in her own bank account.
Jeez, what a bitch. She's a worse assistant than Maya. No wonder we want Maya back. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? No. But for us to find out more, we're going to have to charge in headfirst, right? Not really. We could ask him we could ask him literally nothing and be like, well, we're done. I don't give a shit.
Maybe that would actually work. But then I guess it won't draw out the saying. That's again a question, like, as anyone trying to draw out the case, why would he put up a trap for us?
Exactly.
I showed you, Phoenix. I let you go down. Oh wait, now I feel like an asshole. Sorry.
Exactly. Hold it! Alright, well, let's ask a bunch of questions. The defendant's room, why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor. Like a big brother, sort of. And I wanted to say congrats. So wait, okay, question again.
Uh-huh.
How is he the mentor to the dude, but he doesn't, like... How good is this guy at hiding the fact that he's an evil supervillain if everyone knows? Like, the woman all knew that he was an evil supervillain.
I don't really know how he's hiding it from the media. It seems weird. I'm pretty confused.
They go like, also from Mr. Powers. Like, wouldn't Powers know this?
Yeah, you'd think so. Well, what's wrong? Why did you stop?
Mr. White!
Well, what is it?
You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Jeez.
And then you beat me, and then you take the shoe and you hit me. Father, why? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but Father, stop hitting me. But I am not the killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
As funny as that actually kind of is, Jesus, man. Pull yourself together. Every time.
Witness. I will first talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Personally talk to the defense, huh? Sounds like an innuendo for something.
I don't know how that exactly was gonna help Powers out.
I don't know either.
So sorry.
I'll talk to the defense after you're in jail, okay? Thanks.
We should congratulate him on putting you in jail.
Yeah. So, you went to the defendant's room and then... Hey, wait a minute. When did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I don't know.
That's so, like, Powers, I said, Powers, we fucking saved you from being... What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Like I said, this game is the worst at friendship lessons.
It's like if, like, every fucking 2 episodes, like, if Wright just kicks Applejack in the face, like, I hate Applejack.
Exactly. And then it is exactly like that. I don't even know.
And then, like, Celeste shows up and, like, Twilight, you're such a stupid bitch. It just walks away again and Twilight cries.
Yeah.
It just happens at random.
And then, yeah. And then Spike, like, and then it's an alternate universe and Spike isn't abused, but every episode he just cowers in a corner, is like, don't beat me, Twilight, no.
Like Spike actually just gets like anything he wants. He's like super happy life, but he's like, Twilight, stop hitting! And and try and like starts drinking because she thinks Mike is always so sad, even though she doesn't know why. It just makes no sense.
Exactly.
She becomes so drunk.
That explains everything. But no, yeah, it is. Are you sure that was Matt Engard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He was wearing the naked samurai mask then. That is not exactly decisive evidence.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken.
Wait, what?
He wasn't.
Okay, I
Yeah.
misread it. Okay. And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? Like, who does that?
No, seriously. Hold it! I can't imagine standing in front of your own room. At first, what do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bad boyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on the tray. So it's just like, now I'm just imagining that the power thought it was like the guy's fetish. And then he like had this bellboy who's actually like 50 years old, but whatever, it's a weird fetish.
Exactly.
People to dress up like bellboys for him.
It's like the whole pizza guy thing. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
Okay, and why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. White?
That's what we asked you. How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
Wow, you're a really useless witness. Did you know that? Guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one.
Maybe we should make him guilty.
Maybe we should.
I mean, he kinda seems to want that.
This would be the implication. Maybe it's his fetish. maybe
jail, you know?
Yeah. Who doesn't love jail? Hold it! You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gives the bellboy a tip.
Oh my god, that's so evil of him.
Don't do that.
A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. So, how long did you watch the two of them?
Not more than a minute or two, I think. It's still pretty long to be standing there looking at these people creepily. It's like, hi guys, I'm just watching.
Yeah, I imagine at some point, Matt just awkwardly sees this guy, like, huddled, looking around the corner, this freaking Wolverine face. You know, if he does that normally, maybe I can see why people find him so creepy. Hold it! So, who are these guests you're talking about? Yep, like you said.
You guys, of course. You and Maya and little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. Which is why I disappeared on you and then came back. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Alright.
But if you squeeze hard enough, your hand will start bleeding, so it's almost the same effect.
Exactly. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. His statement is a lie. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. I see.
Like she has a non-hyper state?
I know, seriously. I don't think she's ever been quiet for more than 5 minutes. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. Okay. So I guess we're supposed to present evidence against something, he said. I really don't know. I don't even...
No, it's... The bad boy thing? Go back to the bad boy thing.
Okay.
Present. What do we have?
Present.
But he does mention that the guy was carrying juice, and you have the juice. I don't know if that's the correct thing.
Wine glass. No, that was,
Like, I'm pretty sure it was relate back to it, but I don't think it's yet.
Yeah. He gave the guy a tip. Well...
Tips are weird.
I know. Tips, that's clearly the most diabolical thing ever. Was it this guy? Well, we know it's that guy. I don't imagine that we can just straight up present this guy and be like, is this the guy you were talking about?
They do it.
Alright. Objection! No. Because that actually would make sense. Because this is...
I mean, it'd be meta.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be that meta because we met the guy... I guess it would be kind of meta because we don't know what the bellboy looks like, but, you know... It always, it's hard to say, because sometimes they just show a picture, and it's like, is this picture real? I guess not. It's a visual thing for our benefit, because if it was real, we could be like, hey, that guy looks kind of familiar. But, yeah. It's a head guess I couldn't make them wait for me. Well, look at that. No. Okay. Hello everyone, and, yeah.
We figured it out.
We did. Just required some redundancy. Why was that?
Why did I sing that, Mr. White?
How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated...
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Mr. Mad, he gives the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Oh, really?
Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, we are like an ace attorney or something.
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very
Why are you
well.
asking me?
I know, seriously. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
Like, we were in the middle of him giving us information, and then the judge is just like, whatever you guys are talking about, I don't care. Edgeworth, give us the answer.
Yeah, seriously. It's like the judge knows we're holding out on him. He's like, Edgeworth, how does this case go? I don't really give a shit.
You mean about the bellboy, right?
No. Okay.
Man, give the bellboy a tip.
Hold it!
Just a tip.
So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Ah, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got into his pocket.
Oh no.
And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Man, everyone in this face is also judgmental about faces. I mean, obviously the guy with the stitches is evil, but still.
But my question is, if he did have that face, then how the fuck did we fall for it?
I know, seriously. It's
because I mean, like, I assumed he was like disguised, but they just didn't show it because he was playing a character. But no, he actually walked around with stitches in his face.
Yeah, seriously.
We are like, oh, he seems to did.
This seems like the most easily recognizable killer ever. I mean, more recognizable than freaking Hitman. With, you know...
But yeah, at least Hitman doesn't have stitches to his face. Or maybe that's what they do for the next one. Maybe he's Scarface Hitman.
Maybe so. Sounds intense. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. Can you do that? Can you be surprised twice? Wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about.
Obviously, the face.
Yeah. What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy. More like an old Grams.
Ahem! I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court.
Yes. Because his judge is actually secretly like 14. He just wears that beard to look good.
Exactly.
No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches.
A line of stitches?
Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his shin. Almost like as if that thread snapped, or the stuff in his head would come spilling out.
Jesus! I know this game deals with murder and shit, but that's a little graphic, don't you think?
Not really, no.
Well, if you say so. The idea is...
Now I'm imagining that below there's actually like Cthulhu. It's like a mask that he's wearing, and then like if we opened it, like just these tentacles would like come out of it.
Well, that's a lot less graphic than all I was thinking. He was there at Engard's house. He was that butler. Yeah. What is it, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. So that means Engard was talking with the killer, then. If that fact were to be exposed, Engard would be declared guilty in a blink.
Alright, so... Engard really is the worst mastermind criminal ever.
Yeah,
why the fuck? And like the killer is also a terrorist. Why you guys were talking on the side of the crime?
Yeah, exactly.
Handing over money to each other, which probably was the money for the murder in the first place.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking dumb. Oh, man. These guys are the worst. I don't know how the killer's gotten away for so long. Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. Oh, thanks for saying it out loud, Mia, you dumb bitch.
The judge is like, I pretend don't know what? Sorry, you gotta repeat that one.
Yeah. Yes, Chief. You sure you don't have something you would like to say, Mr. Wright? No? Huh?
I was told not to.
What did you just say, Your Honor? Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers.
Right, round, like your judge.
Please continue with your testimony.
I watched 2 of them for a while, but then I gave smack. I give up and went. I don't know where the fuck smack came from.
I don't know, but then I gave him a smack.
Then I smacked the person in the face.
Alright, so now we need to ask about the tip, which I'm imagining is like some massive bill or something. $10 million. Well, jeez, maybe 10 cents is not much. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
I'm sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. But I mean, like, we already established what kind of bellboy this is, so I think that excuses it.
Exactly. A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court? But how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gives the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
He got really...
Again, like, what kind of assassin is this? Who just, like, gets cash rolls?
Yeah, seriously. I don't know. You'd think normally they do it with a briefcase, or if it's just, like, a roll of cash, you'd think he'd give him a bag or something, a little, you know, a little mini bag. Something not very suspicious. like a fat roll of cash. Also, I love when he says that when he said fat roll of cash, he instantly just got a big old smile on his face. It's like, yeah.
If you don't have any.
Exactly. He wanted that roll of cash. A roll of cash!
That's what if like $1 bills?
That'd be pretty funny. Ah, well, how interesting.
I don't think I would call it a tip.
I wouldn't either. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? I've literally never heard of that, just going to a restaurant and being like, this food was delicious. Have this freaking roll of money that I have lying around.
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
Thank you, Edgeworth. Judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Raise an objection.
I object. This is like cash.
Exactly. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Yeah, just like us. We hand out those tips all the time.
Exactly.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays. Why on earth would I set on keep prosecuting?
I don't know. He's got a point. I don't get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Yeah. Here's a literal statement. I don't even get paid. What this?
So I guess your guy, like, maybe this is part of his advertisement. Like, I defend you for free. As long as you become my friend, it's okay.
Yeah, I guess in that way, it's like an episode of Friendship is Magic. You know, this is like Art of the Dress. Art of the Defense Attorney.
Friendship. Oh yeah, okay, I guess that works. So we have rarity.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment?
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Julian Carita.
Then the bellboy the witness saw...
Yes, he was the assassin. Again, Edgeworth, you're not really dragging this out.
You're not. You're getting to the point as fast as you can. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor?
Yes, like, at least
Probably.
2 times.
I have here the card Shelley, the killer, left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley, the killer?
Come on. Who would take that guy serious, like if he brought it up in court?
I know, seriously.
He's the person the police's special investigation teams has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the killer. Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing, something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out.
Oh my gosh. Oh?
Actually, I saw that bad boy again later on that night.
What?
Phoenix, not being on.
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away.
The second time.
This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. The bathroom? I can't. English. And that's when that baby I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room.
I thought you meant Johnny Wiseau's room.
Now that I think about it, that baby just seemed kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. Thanks, Powers, yeah. I mean...
Seriously.
Thank you very much. That is all we needed to know. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer, then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room, and if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer's fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. White, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. Dance, my monkey, dance.
Oh, man. This is no laughing matter.
Fuck you, man.
I know, seriously.
Your face is no laughing matter. Boom.
Aw, snap.
But your boobs are.